Hey there, everybody. Welcome on back to the Cars Garage. Today, I have something a little bit different. I just wanted to show you guys two awesome cars that I just found at a yard sale. We went this morning, and luckily they had some cars, which doesn't really happen all too often. Like, honestly, I think it's been probably a decade since I've ever found cars at a yard sale. So I just thought, this is pretty monumental. I need to make a video on this because I'll probably never review these cars. Maybe if I review Miss Fritter one day, but when are they even going to re-release Miss Fritter? Nowadays, they don't even have a deluxe line, so who knows? She may end up just becoming a forlorn car from the past. In fact, she already kind of is. And this guy definitely is. This is XRS Mater, who I can't believe I found at this yard sale. I was very shocked. They had like 4 cars in total in this tiny little box of just random toys. I didn't even think it was worth looking through because I didn't really see any other cars except for like one big plastic purple Hot Wheel or something. So I saw that and I'm like, I guess I'll check. And then sure enough, I found these two cars and I was super excited about it. I already have Miss Fritter, obviously. I have her Chinese variant, but this is the Thailand one, which is pretty cool. And I don't know. I mean, she looks pretty nice and different. Now she has a matte finish, which is nice. This one was glossy. So there's definitely a lot of differences between the two. And I thought I'd just kind of briefly show you guys both of them, Miss Fritter and XRS Mud Racing Mater, today on this video. I'll try to keep it short. Just wanted to kind of do a quick overview of these guys because, why not? Nice little Saturday video, I thought. I think we'll start with XRS Mater because I'm more excited about him, honestly, just because I didn't actually have him before at all. Like Miss Fritter, I had her Chinese one, so she's kind of new because she's a Thailand variant, but Mater here, he is all new. I never had him before. I also bought some lemonade because the boy that these cars belong to, he was selling lemonade with his sister, and it was cute. I actually tried some of it. It was actually pink lemonade. It was pretty good. Actually, I was surprised. Anyways, though, I love this Mater. I can't believe I found him. This one came from 2019, I think. The line started in like 2018. This one, I read the date stamp in the car. It says 0049 EAA. So, yeah, the 4th day of 2019, he was made quite a long time ago, but not that long ago for a yard sale car. Usually, I mean, I would expect to find really old cars at yard sales, not cars within the past 5 years. But I guess it makes sense. I feel like for some reason this kid didn't get, like, I'm sure he got Miss Ritter from a store. I feel like he probably didn't get this Mater from a store though, because he was really young, and I would say like he was 7, 8. So 5 years ago, if he found this in a store, well, he wouldn't have been. He would have been like 2 or 3 something. Yeah, I guess maybe his parents just bought it for him. Yeah, maybe it's possible. But being in Canada here, like I don't remember ever finding this Mater, so I thought it was extremely hard to find. I don't think I found him once. Maybe I did, and I passed him up. I wasn't too keen on extended universe lines back then. But anyways, I wish I would have. Now he's a pretty rare Mater. Doesn't go for that much loose, like $10 at the least, maybe 30 at the most online. I mean, there's some crazy listings that have him for like $90 loose, but obviously he's not worth that much. He's only worth what people will pay for him. So $10 I think is a good price. By the way, I forgot to mention I got both of these for 50 cents though. So I think that's a great deal. They also had Lightning McQueen and Mater, like a Cars 3 McQueen and just a basic Thailand Mater, but I didn't pick them up. I thought some other kid might be happy to find them. I don't really need them. And also I didn't have any more like loose change on me. I think my grandma actually had some loose change. She bought these. I went with my grandma today. Anyway, so XRS on the side here, very nice on both sides. Big old orange X. I kind of forget how these XRS mud racing cars work. But yeah, every single one of them has the XRS decal on the side. But then, which means Extreme Racing Series, by the way. But then, like, everyone has like a different color for the X, I believe. Like McQueen is, I think he had, well, yeah, he had red and orange. Cruz has blue. Mater has orange, obviously. Jackson Storm has blue. I have a lot of the ones they did as singles, but I don't have a lot of the deluxe ones, which Mater was. He was only released as a deluxe. Really cool new expression though for him, which is nice. He does have some chips, obviously. They both have lots of chips, but I don't really care. These are like supposed to be kind of like, well, Miss Fritter, she's a demo derby school bus, and Mater, obviously, he's going off road, so it makes sense for him to have some damage on him. I don't really care. His axles are bent too, but again, 50 cents. I don't think I can complain. Really cool tires, though. I like the mud effect that they gave them. You can see the black coming through, unlike the Salt Flats Racers tires, where you can't see the salt. We can't see the black coming through the salt. Here you can see the black coming through the black, or the mud, I mean, which is pretty cool. I'm getting confused on my words here. But yeah, yellow in the back, brown in the front. This side, brown in the front, white in the back. So pretty cool. I love the little wheel wells he has too. Just like some spare sheet metal he probably just had in his junkyard laying around, and he just kind of put it onto him. It is made in China, which you can see right there. Weird for a 2019 car to be made in China. Probably one of the last cars they made in China before they switched over production to Thailand, but pretty cool. You can tell it's Chinese made. Plastic truck bed, obviously. Is this a sticker in the back? No, it's a decal, the caution tape back here, but it is very plasticky in the back end of things. Really cool, new kind of like tow cable. The actual hook is quite a bit smaller than your typical mater, which is cool actually. It reminds me more like the newer maters that they do with the working tow hooks these days. So that's nice. A113 license plate, of course. And then, yeah, a little side step here, kind of like little gray plastic thing. I really like the expression though. I wish his mouth was deeper, but it's pretty cool. The eyes look good. There's actually not that much damage on this car, really. Just on the wheel well there a little, which I thought that was, I guess it is. It is metal. I thought those were plastic, so I was surprised there was a chip on them. But no, they are metal. If those were plastic, though, this Mater would probably have like no marks at all on him. He's a little dusty. He probably hasn't been played in a while. This thing is snapped too, but oh well. I don't care. Again, found it at a yard sale, so I can't really complain. Anyways, though, push him over. It's time to take a quick look at Miss Fritter, who I'm sure you've probably seen more often than Mater. Miss Fritter is definitely more common, but not really these days. She hasn't seen a release since 2022 as a deluxe, because obviously they canceled the deluxe line for 2023 and now 4 as well, obviously. And they'll probably cancel it every year. I don't think it's coming back. But she does have more marks, like her whole bumper in the front, and her just front end in general is pretty damaged, but I don't really care. Love her expression there with the big old teeth and the chains running through her. Very cool, kind of reminiscent of a bull. Says school bus up there. I just love her expression with the thick eyelashes and the bright blue eyes. She looks so mean. She's coming for you, Miss Fritter. I always wanted this Thailand one opened up though, because of the fact that the stop sign here is actually like carved out like it's supposed to be, with all the little like sharp edges on it like it is in the movie. The original Chinese one they did, I believe they did fix it, but it was just like a hexagon shape, the 8 sides on it. I think that's a hexagon, right? I'm gonna sound pretty stupid if it's not. I think it is. But yeah, I don't know why they did it this way originally. And they just like put the decal on it for stop, and then the like really like ridgy kind of like cut up outside like corners of it. Like they just kind of put all that on a decal. Whereas here, like the whole thing is carved out, which is really nice. I like it a lot better. It just looks darker too, more like a blood kind of red, and it just looks more like it is in the movie, which is cool. So many cool decals on the side. We have the number 58, says Miss Fritter. This is all Miss Fritter's license plates from cars that she has, I would assume, well, not killed. I don't know. Maybe that's what it's insinuating, but at least totaled from like her past demolition derbies that she's been in. And then she has the little wrenches on the sides on all of her wheels here. Her rims, very, very nice. Very like plasticky looking wheels though. Like it doesn't go in very far. You'd think this would go in more. It's a very like flat looking rim, but still looks pretty cool. It says Park Ave up there. The back, pretty damaged too, but whatever. I don't know. Plastic on the bumper, so this isn't damaged at least. Ugly plastic bumper though. Says it's Fritter Time license plate as well. You have the little rainbow checkered, or the rainbow lightning bolt there. And then you have the cage contraption over the back window there on her door, and the nice taillights there, and the little like stoplights up there. It says school bus once again. This side is all different because there's many, many more added license plates hanging. They're all different colored ones too, which is cool. It'd be fun to read them all, but we don't have all day here. I want to keep this video short and sweet. Try to keep it under 10 minutes, although it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I think I'm almost at the 10-minute mark now. But anyways, the top, nothing on the top, but a little bit of red crayon maybe, I guess. I love her exhaust up here. It looks like horns. Very, very cool. I love everything about Miss Ritter. She's a great die cast, and Maya likes her too. I'll show you guys a picture of Maya in the car with her when we were going home. She picked her up, and put her in her mouth, but she didn't bite or anything, so I just let her do it. And then she put her down very nicely, just to tell me that I think, at least she was telling me that her favorite car was Miss Fritter. Anyways, here's the base, obviously made in Thailand. It says N05A. It's the fifth week of, I don't actually know, 2019, I guess? 2020? Probably 2019. It depends. I don't know these older letters, what they mean, because I'm only used to the newer ones. Because I didn't really know how to read date stamps back then, so I just not really sure, to be honest. Let me know if you know what the N stands for. I think it means, well, either it can only mean 2019, 20, 21, or 22, but I doubt this is a 2022 or 2021 Miss Fritter. They did her like every year since 2017, really. Then they stopped after 2022 because they stopped deluxes. But I think it's pretty cool that she's matte now. Forgot to compare the two, but they're pretty much the same. Just a little bit of upgraded paint, I think, because she's matte. Before it was glossy, and it didn't really make sense. It's still a cool variant, and apparently the bumper is still plastic, but it just looks better on the Chinese one, I think. Well, the decals are the same, just more washed out looking now, because obviously, well, because she's made in Thailand, but also because she has a matte finish, which is nice. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they did do a matte finish Chinese one too, which would have been cool to get. I think that one's rare if they did do it, but I forget. Anyways, let me know what you think of my yard sale pickups for today. Hopefully, I can do more fun little videos like this in the future. If I'm able to find more cars at yard sales, but I was the only yard sale that had cars today. I looked at some other ones, but they just had boring stuff, paintings and knick-knack paddywhacks and stuff. No cars, unfortunately, at the other yard sales I went to today. Nothing good, but at least I got these two cars, especially Mater, because I didn't have him at all before. And he's a little bit on the rare side. Not too rare, though. Let me know if you guys have these two cars, though, down in the comments below. And yeah, let me know if you've been to any yard sales recently and if they've had anything good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time right here on the Cars Garage.